All right, so now moving on to attire. Okay, so the number one thing I would suggest when it comes to attire is that you make sure that it fits you properly. I don't care how much you spend on it. I don't care if it's secondhand or if it's a designer. The photos don't care about that either, but what they do care is that it fits you properly. It's really challenging for me as a photographer to work with. And again, things happen, but it's hard to fix things through photography itself on the day when things just don't fit properly. It just makes everything's a little bit more difficult. It can be distracting. I feel like you're 100% going to get better photographs if you have attire that fits you properly, that is well suited to your body type, to the type of wedding that you're having, everything. It all really, to me, matters. And it's worth spending the extra time and money, I think, to make sure that you have properly fitting attire, that, if you have something that then doesn't fit, that you do go get it altered, and that it also is appropriate. And by that I mean, like, in terms of formality, so like first with a suit, so that your cuffs are the right length, or that at least that they're consistent, and that your dress, that you know how to bustle it so that we can walk through the park and take photographs without having to constantly stop or have somebody carry it. Those are just a couple of examples. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but basically that's the number one thing for me. I don't really care how much it costs, if it's sparkly, whatever the material is. Everything can photograph well, but the number one thing is that you look good in it, that you feel good in it, because that's really important too. If you're constantly dealing with issues where something's not right, or doesn't fit well or feel right, you're going to feel not as great. And that can affect the photographs too. So you want to get things fitted. You also need to probably order in advance if you're going to be getting something custom. So even if you're planning more last minute elopement, you may not be able to get something custom, because it could take 9 months or more to order a custom gown. I don't know how long it takes with suits. It probably is a lot less time. More likely you're going to be altering things, which will take less time. So if you don't have a lot of time, you're going to be looking for things that are off the rack or secondhand, or that just somehow may be available to you. I actually borrowed a wedding dress and it didn't need to be altered, thank God, and it fit well. So if you get lucky, you may not need to worry about that. But some of you may need to do a little bit more research to find something that either fits well or that's available in time, and that can be altered. And that I just really think it's very important. So if you need help finding the right attire, you can hire a stylist or a stylist consultant to help you find the right wedding attire. And this could be one or multiple outfits. Again, this is generally going to be something for those people with higher budgets. If your budget doesn't allow for it, focus on getting the alteration